Alright, ladies and gents, hello and welcome everybody to Crypto Space. Guys, so we are going to cover Kaspa, its recent price action, and of course on the top of that we are going to cover a couple of interesting charts that I have found for you on Twitter, okay? So if you are new, please consider subscribing, and a quick disclaimer that this video is not a financial advice, guys, alright? So looking at the daily time frame at the time of recording this video, well, things are not necessarily very juicy, but obviously that is just a little bit of a pullback, okay, that we are experiencing. Nothing to be worried about because, you know, on a weekly time frame, guys, things are looking very bullish, right? Now let's have a look at Kaspa itself. So we are still trading at 17 cents and market cap is sitting at 4.2 billion USD. The current reward is 98 Kaspa, the next reward is 92, next reduction is scheduled in 12 days, and we are sitting at 540 petahash per second. All-time highs are sitting at 548. Guys, this is huge, all right? I do hope that you're aware of how big this thing actually is, okay? Kaspa's network is basically making new all-time highs. Looking at ETFs for BTC, we have 533.6 million if it comes to ETF inflows, okay? This is very bullish, okay? Now, guys, looking at Kaspa, okay? So that is a 2-hourly time frame, and now what we are going to focus on is that, you know, trend line. Obviously we have dipped significantly below and we have completely lost it. Now looking at RSI divergence indicator, that tells us that soon we potentially might hit that bull zone, which means, you know, buy alert probably, okay? But even if you are going to look at the standpoint of where we are at now and where we were before, I believe that this is a perfect buy zone. Not a financial advice, of course, I'm just letting you know what I'm thinking, guys, okay? Because, you know, if you are going to, let's say, collect this dip for Kaspa, that is going to be 6%, okay? And if we are going to compare it with previous all-time highs, you know, that's 13% of healthy gains. If Kaspa, of course, is going to come back, you know, to its previous all-time highs. So what we are going to have to anticipate now, guys, is probably this level in here, which is at 18 cents, okay? We have to reclaim this level and then we are going to talk about all-time highs, okay? Now let's have a look at what is going on with 4-hourly time frame, okay? So at 4-hourly time frame, guys, we can still see a little bit of a downside if it comes to that, okay? And now daily time frame, let's have a look at daily, okay? So the daily time frame is showing us that we are in the mid-range for that, you know, indicator. So what is stochastic RSI telling us on a daily time frame? Let's have a look, guys. So on a daily time frame, there is a little bit of a probability that we might see some further dip, okay? So let me put the floor in here, okay, roughly, and it is possible, guys, okay? So now the next level of support for Kaspa would be, obviously it's never going to be perfect, okay? Please remember that, but that is going to be roughly in that zone with confirmations in here, okay, here and in here, all right? So that would be another dip of, well, let's say 6%, okay? So that's not bad, okay? If Kaspa is going to dip to these levels, you know, who really cares? Well, I don't, because I know what is coming for Kaspa long term. And speaking about long term, let's actually have a look at the weekly time frame, guys. Looking at the standpoint of the rainbow, we are still being supported by this lower level of the rainbow, okay? It's in here, all right? So as long as we are not going to dip below on a weekly, okay, that's going to be fine, in my opinion, all right? Now, guys, let's have a look at a couple of charts, okay, from Twitter. So shout out to Mr. Trader Turing Great, and this is a daily chart for BTC. He's saying that Bitcoin bull pennant is formed after the breakout in bull flag on the daily chart. Both chart patterns are indicating a high momentum in uptrend at the current BTC moves. Guys, so we had a bull flag, which obviously is a bullish pattern, and now bull pennant is also a bullish pattern, guys. So things are looking very juicy for BTC. And don't be worried about this pullback, okay? Because this is temporary, okay? Nothing is long-term in this market, okay? Not even huge pumps, okay? They're not going to stay forever. Altcoins, according to Mr. Titan of Crypto on the monthly chart, he's saying that Ethereum is poised to outperform Bitcoin in the coming weeks. Alts will follow. Guys, this is huge for Ethereum, okay? And obviously altcoins that are built on ETH are going to see significant upside. This is huge, okay? And of course Kaspa is, let's say, competitor, you know, if that makes sense, you know, to Ethereum. It's also a layer 1, but I don't think that this is going to negatively impact Kaspa. I do believe that this is actually going to be a huge positive, obviously, that might gonna spike altcoin rally. And by the way, speaking about
Ethereum is the second largest cryptocurrency by market cap after Bitcoin and has key characteristics that make it distinct. while many see Bitcoin's
Guys, this is something that we already know, but why I've showed you that, because this is BlackRock's Ethereum ETF video for investors, okay? So basically for people that have no clue, you know, what Ethereum is and what layer ones are, etc., okay? So this is, you know, almost 100% certain, well, in my opinion, 100% certain that we are going to get that ETF, okay, for Ethereum, all right? So guys, this is huge, and that is going to spike, in my opinion, a proper rally for alts. Now, shout out to Mickey Bull Crypto, and this is a 2 daily chart for BTC. So, Bitcoin just witnessed its first ever bullish cross this year. This means that the top is not even yet, and there is room for higher. Guys, looking at the standpoint of dipping below or touching these EMA 20 and 50, okay, every single time we are dipping to these levels, okay, and touching them, we are bouncing very, very strong, okay? In this case, we have this fake out below these two lines, okay? Meaning that, in my opinion, BTC is going to see some huge upside, okay? Everything is aligning together, in my opinion, of course. It shouldn't be too long before altcoins break out to the upside. Scenario looks very similar to the one from the last cycle. Double bottom and impulsive wave up. Guys, let's have a look, all right? So 2019, okay, we had a double bottom in here, okay? After that, we saw huge upside for alts. Now 2023, 2024, okay? So this looks very, very similar, okay? If that history is going to repeat, you know what is going to happen, all right? ETH bull run will start tomorrow. Are you prepared for it? Mr. Elijah has targets of 5K for Ethereum, okay? So that is going to be huge, but I do believe that this is basically touching, you know, its previous all-time highs or that area for ETH, okay? We are living inside the Ethereum super cycle. He's got targets for Ethereum of around 21,000 USD. So imagine of what is going to happen to meme coins, such as Pepe, for example, that's built on Ethereum, or some strong AI projects, guys, right? If Ethereum is going to see such inflows, okay? Now, guys, 4-hourly time frame for BTC. Bitcoin trend change confirmed. BTC keeps printing higher highs after higher lows on a 4-hourly time frame, guys. You know what that means, okay? That means that this trend reversal is more and more bullish, okay? Guys, I don't think we are going to see any downside, okay? We are going to smash through Bitcoin's previous all-time highs, and I do believe that this is just a matter of time for Kaspa, okay? Because everything is aligning together. Bitcoin is forming a descending broadening wedge near its previous all-time highs. Probably nothing. Guys, descending broadening wedge is a bullish pattern, okay? So let's see how this is going to play out. And also, guys, I would like to remind everybody about one very important thing, okay? Is that Bitcoin dominance still haven't dropped towards the downside, okay? Meaning that Kaspa cannot necessarily experience a huge upside in terms of price until that bad boy is going to be pushed down, okay? And obviously, we'll have to first experience a Bitcoin cycle, right? Bitcoin reaching, you know, around, let's say, 150K or whatever, right? Then obviously Ethereum, and obviously after that we are going to experience lower caps, you know, thriving and reaching new all-time highs. And obviously Kaspa is there, okay? So at the moment, guys, this is a weekly chart, by the way. At the moment we are experiencing a bullishness if it comes to Bitcoin dominance, okay? So we do have to wait, okay? We do have to be patient, okay? That's something that I would like to throw out there for everybody to remember, okay? Kaspa cannot necessarily experience huge prices until this is going to be dropped towards the downside, just like it was in the previous cycles, okay? I hope that's clear, and thank you very much for watching, guys. That's what I've got for you today. Peace and love, crypto.